Hola Familia. Welcome. Welcome to the new moon workshop of July. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we're in July. Where is this year going? Mm, mm. Well, I am glad to be here today. Um, Let me just do a little housekeeping just to make sure that we're all on the same page. And then I will dive in with the workshop. So let me start off with the just the quick introduction. Hola, I am Comadre Cristal. I am an intuitive spiritual life coach, and my mission is to come on here just to give you any tips, advice, experience, strength, and hope to help you stay in alignment with the best version of yourself, to live your life authentically, fully. That's my mission. That is what I do, and that is what Love Your Now, Comadre is all about. And today we are doing the new moon workshop. This is all about setting the intentions of the new, of whatever intentions you want to set. You can set intentions for the month ahead. You can set intentions for the year ahead. Honestly, this is your jam. Whatever it is that you're wanting, you will find in this video because I set the intention that you will. So if you come across this, um, I also do want to specify that all messages are timeless. So even if you see this on a time that is not July, it's okay. There's still something here for you. The energy of this new moon is still happening regardless of what time of year it is. Um, Other announcements. I do have other workshops happening. So all of them, you can find them on my YouTube channel. This is live streaming. So for those of you who want to participate, I do have the chat open and available. So you can always ask questions throughout the workshop. If you are watching this after the recorded live session, then you can still put it in the comments and I will do my best to get back to you in a timely manner. Um, Other announcements, yes, my other workshops, other recordings, Comadre and the coaching sessions, those are all on my YouTube. You can go check them out on the dates that are available, that are coming up for this month. Along with, if you want to sign up for the Comadreando group sessions, those you can sign up through my website for you to redeem the receive the Zoom link. With the Zoom link, you will have access to me personally, so I can be available to you for any questions at the end. And I do provide with the worksheet, so then that way you can continue doing the work afterwards and just really set the tone. Okay, let's see. So that's all my announcements. Yes, that is all. Let us just dive in. Let us get into it. Um, so we are doing the new moon workshop. And this workshop is all about setting intentions. So I want you to, when you're breathing, what we're gonna before we start with the grounding, breathing exercise that we do, the 3, 3, and 3. We inhale for 3 seconds, hold for 3 seconds, and release for 3 seconds. While you're doing that, I want you to set the intention of whatever it is that you are wanting to manifest into your life and asking guidance from your higher self, your higher power, your spirit team, whatever it is that whatever your journey looks like, and asking for the guidance, and then we will receive the guidance. Okay. Yeah. So we'll do a breathing exercise. Oh, also, I do have incense burning. So if you see like smoke, don't panic, don't freak out. It's just incense smoke. I love lighting it up just so we can continue getting the air moving and the energy moving. So that's what it is. So yeah, so don't freak out. I've had people like tell me like, "What's that? What's that?" And I'm like, "It's just smoke." All right. So yeah, let's begin. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and take a deep breath in, hold, and release. Another deep breath in, hold, and release. Last one, make it count. Deep breath in, Hold and release. Let it all go. Okay. So let's start. Let's just dive in and see what's going on. Mm. So I do see that many of you want to definitely are in this energy of creation, of abundance, of just wanting to make things happen. I do see, I mean, I said this not too long ago in another workshop, but we're in the middle of the year, so there's a lot of this energy of really pushing us to take it like so there's energy of reflection of look how far you've come. Look how far this last 6 months have been. And then with that energy, there's that moving forward of, oh, so if you see how far you've came in 6 months, imagine how much further you can go in the next six. And that's really what I'm seeing a lot of you are feeling of this energy of where can I go? How can I move in this direction? So that's exciting. That's really exciting. Along with, but I say this with very mindful of this excitement and all of this energy, and it can be overwhelming. I am sensing that there's many of you who are just so overwhelmed with all this energy that you don't know where to begin, you don't know where to start, you don't know I'm sensing a lot of messiness. Like many of you have been feeling very disorganized, very scattered brain is what I'm hearing. Very I'm not diagnosing any of you. However, there's that mentality, that's that thought of like ADHD, like it's like you start a task and you can't finish it because you have to go on to a next task. It's like squirrel. It literally is just like that. It's like, oh, next shiny thing. And then you see the next shiny thing, and then you just get distracted. And then you leave the task that you wanted to complete uncompleted. But so I do see a lot of that energy too, because like there's all of this energy going. You don't know where to go with this. So there's that. And the thing is that many of you are tired of going within, and I do see this, I do hear this, that I know that a lot of the times the answer is go within. You'll find the answers inside yourself. And there's like this part of like, okay, but I've been doing that for quite some time. So can we not go within? And and I also see that many of you don't want to no, don't go get out more, explore more, because if you continue to go kind of like unplug from people and disconnect, that's not helping the situation. Um, because you are now at this place of it's unhealthy. The beginning of you detaching or removing yourself from situations or people was a healthy start. And now you got a little too comfortable. And so now when you have to go out there, when you have to push yourself out, there's this feeling of, this is a little scary. This is a little hard. And that's okay. It's okay that you feel that way. I just want you to be very well aware that there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong if you are feeling confused right now. There's nothing wrong if you are feeling scattered brain, as I said earlier. There's nothing wrong if you just feel energetically drained and at the same time you feel like you have like bursts of energy. I know it's very contradicting, but like this is how I'm feeling for a lot of you. Like there's just all of this excitement, all of these things. And when all of it happens at once, we start to feel overwhelmed. And when we start to feel overwhelmed, and then that's when our energy levels drop. And then we're like, I don't even want to do anything anymore. Never mind. I was excited. I don't want to do this anymore. And so that's what's happening because you've gotten so used to unplugging, you've gotten so used to like detaching, which like I said was a good thing at one point. But now at this point, we have to just move past this part. Um, so yeah, so let's ask Spirit, what's going on with this new moon? What's gonna like what is one of the things that we need to focus our intentions towards? Because with setting intentions, we always have to ask, like, what is it that we need? Like, because again, we always think we know what we want, but we never talk about what we need. So let's see, what is it that Spirit wants us to focus on and what we need? Mm. So we got the Strength card with the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords underneath the deck. So this is interesting because what you're needing, and this is what Spirit's like, okay, let's put this energy into this new moon of the intentions. Prioritizing your strength, but not necessarily like physical strength. Like this is about prioritizing your strength when it comes to the energy levels and like kind of like sticky, like because the Four of Pentacles is right behind it. Like it's so funny. Like these two together is exactly what I'm talking about. You have your goals, you have your visions, you know what you want, you know you want long-term security, you know you want to accomplish these things and you have this tunnel vision. The thing is that you need to upkeep with your strength, which is meaning you have to make sure you keep up with those energy levels. Make sure you are taking care of yourself in a place where you do have the strength to keep going. Because here's the thing, there's times where it's going to get tough. There's times when it's going to get hard. There's times when you're going to really question, am I really doing the right thing? And that's when you got to go, you got to lean on your strength. And and so I really do see that with this new moon, Spirit is really wanting all of you to ask for, to set the intention to ask for more strength, higher power, give me the resources I need, give me the patience. I heard patience, give me the patience, give me the determination, give me whatever it is that you feel I need to maintain my energy levels. Because right now, I do see that a lot of energy levels are not balanced, are not in a place of giving and receiving. It's like they're like some of you are giving too much and some and not in a place of receiving. And some of you are receiving too much, but not in a place of giving. Like there has to be this exchange. There has to be an exchange. And the more you start to realize okay, the Spirit's like you got to use an example. So here's an example that I see every day, and Spirit really wants me to share this. Your, especially because Four of Pentacles is about long-term security. So this is about your financial goals, your financial abundance, your your goals for you to end up feeling safe and secure. Well, if you are constantly chasing this goal, chasing, and you are saving money, let's say saving, like you're receiving, and you're saving all this money, but you don't want to spend it, that is not an exchange, because the thing is that you need to, when you receive the money, you also then have to set the intention that the money you spend is going to multiply. It's like, I receive this money and then I'm going to spend it so it can multiply and it can expand. Because here's the thing. I know people say money doesn't buy you happiness. I 100% agree. Money does not buy you happiness, but money can buy those experiences that cause happiness. The thing is that if you are not in a place of just even if it's just spending a little bit to receive that happiness, that's what's blocking you. Because for many of you, it's like your tunnel vision, you are so focused, but you're not living life. And that's why you always feel like you never have enough money. I really am hoping this is making sense. So this is what I mean about like the exchange. And so the strength card is really also representing this part of you just again knowing your strength, knowing the fact that you are strong enough to go through it, because many of you, there's fear. I'm not even gonna say this is not about courage. This is not about courage. This is about strength. Strength is just taking the first step and be like, it's like being willing. And maybe for many of you, that's exactly what your manifestation could be, or your intention for this new moon is. Higher power, help me be willing to be willing. Because that's all it is. All you got to do is be willing. And everything will start to flow, especially with your goals. And the Knight of Swords underneath the deck is really all talking about, again, you just got to take charge. Because for many of you, I see again, you have it. Like you're just like, yeah, I want to take charge. And yet you're just sitting on top of the car. Like that's what it's so I love this deck so much, but I also love the fact that this card, like the way it represents of, you want to charge forward, you have it, you absolutely have it, but to drive a car, you can't sit on top of the car and expect the car to charge. You got to get in the driver's seat. So Spirit is really encouraging you that this is the time. Get in the car seat. Can I get in the car seat? Well, yes, thank you, Spirit. Get in the car seat. Let higher power take the wheel. Just get in the car. Because right now, many of you are not even in the car. You're outside of the car. So yes, get in the car. Get into the car seat if you feel like you need to buckle up. Because for many of you, it's so funny because that's why like car seat image came up, because it's like many of you, it's like, ooh, buckle up, buttercup, because it's about to go fast. And the moment you do, things are taking off. But you gotta get in the car. You gotta be willing. You gotta just try. And a lot of that's going to be found in your strength, in the fact that, again, believing in yourself, confidence in yourself, knowing that you've done it, knowing that you are strong, knowing that you are capable is the word I'm hearing here, capable. It's all about you being capable and believing that you are capable. You want to have those financial goals met, you're capable of making them happen. You want to have long-term security, you have the capability of making that happen. You are one capable person. Familia, believe it. Get in the car. Get in the car and let the universe drive you and enjoy. Hold on. Hold on. Because it's gonna be a bumpy ride. It's gonna be fun. And there's gonna be times where you're gonna be holding on to the edge of your seat, but it's worth it. But all of that, so with this new moon, especially with if for many of you who are having these intentions of, this energy that's been moving and you want to make things happen, just ask. Set the intention to set the intention to be willing. It's like I just want to be willing to be willing. Oh, I love that. Okay. So that is what we are going to be focusing on, with bringing in into our reality, just bringing in this strength, this confidence, this knowing that you're capable, moving towards your goals, working towards your goals, because many of you have so many beautiful goals. Um, yeah. I do see some music lovers here. So if some of you with music, make it happen. Make it happen. You can absolutely make it happen. We are our own worst critics. We are the ones who stop ourselves. And and with this new moon, we are setting the intention of really just stepping into our confidence, stepping into the reality that we so know we rightfully deserve to be in. Okay. So let's ask for my favorite question about tools. What tools can we lean on? What tools can we learn? What tools do we have to just really help us stay in alignment of confidence, in alignment of strength, in alignment of just focusing on our goals and not get sidetracked? Because again, as I mentioned earlier, that's what's happening too for a lot of you. You just are getting sidetracked. I just keep seeing this, oh, and then you go right back to focus, and then you're a little bit, you're like, oh, And then you go right back to so let's let's breathe, let's stay centered, let's stay focused. It will make a difference. So those are your that's what you need to intentions. But how do we do this? Because again, I always know it's a lot easier said than done, even for myself. I yeah, I know. So let's see tools. Spirit, what tools can La Familia use? Mm. Okay, this tool I don't think a lot of people are gonna like, but it's the truth. We got revolution with the eight of pentacles underneath the deck. Okay, revolution. Mm, I gotta drink some water for this one. So I don't even know how to say this without freaking anyone out, but honestly, it's just gonna come out the way it's gonna come out. You gotta just let things fall apart. There's been many of you who are still and not still, like who are holding on to things, holding on to. I said this not too long ago. And either in a session, a group session, I have this is the one thing about me. Like when I have so many sessions now, they all end up mixing together. But that just shows like how, as a collective, we are all going through the same things. So, anyways, there's many of you who are holding on to the outcome. It's like you have your goal, you have your manifestation, you have your wish, you have everything you want, and you're like holding on to that. And the thing is that as you're holding on to that, you're also holding on to the life you currently have. So you're not letting there be any room for the new to come in. You got to let it burn. Let it burn. Burn everything down to the ground, not literally. Maybe some literally, but not in a violent way. Because that's what revolution's all about. Revolution is the tower card in my deck. So this is the tower. Have your tower moment. Let shit fall apart. Let things go. But I love how they use fire in here because that's exactly what Love Your Now Comadre is all about. Fire and butterflies. The reason why I tell everyone I'm sending you so much fire and butterflies after the end of every session, after the end of all my meditations, after the end of everything, is because the fire that you need in life is that fire to burn and to create. Just like I want to use this example because I didn't know that that's how in agriculture, that's how they uh stimulate the earth again. It's like, after the soil has been used for some time, they will burn it. They will burn whatever's on that to really get the trees and all of the ash, like everything to come back into Mother Earth and to provide that nutrients to grow life again. And so, because I mean, I actually also learned about that's what a lot of people also do is that they have controlled fires. And so what I'm saying is fire is not always a bad thing. Letting things fall apart is not a bad thing. It's a scary thing. I am not telling you it's easy. It is fucking hard and scary. I will not deny that for any of you. However, I really do want you to understand that if you're holding on to it, you're not making room for the new. How can you, and this is why you're working and you're working and you're working, but if you're so busy holding on to everything you still have, how are you going to make room for the new? Another example that I'm going to use that I actually use this with my kids all the time. And this is how I teach my kids about the understanding of, again, giving and receiving. So I have a 4-year-old who loves her toys, absolutely loves her toys, and she always wants more toys. And so I tell her, okay, the the universe can provide you more toys, but you got to get rid of some toys because that way, when you get rid of some toys, you can bring in more toys. Because if you keep bringing in more toys and more toys and more toys, you're not even going to play with all of them. And then you're just going to have a very messy room. That's the kind of same analogy I want you to use with your manifestations or what it is that you're wanting to bring in with this new moon. If you want to set this goal and yet you're still holding on to this other part that is not keeping you from really stepping into fulfilling this goal, this is what I mean. You gotta let things go. You gotta let things burn. You gotta let things fall apart. I mean, you got to have your tower moments. And I know those are hard, those are scary, but a lot of the times our ego is what keeps us from really moving forward. Our ego is what keeps us from really letting go of it. And like relationship, someone in the collective, either in the live or the recorded relationships. If you are holding on to these relationships and you keep manifesting to meet or okay, very specifically, many of you have been manifesting and trying to bring in your love match, your partner, your wish fulfillment, whatever you want to call it, your twin flame, your soulmate. Everyone's in a different path, however you want to call it. Many of you have been trying to manifest this into your life. Great, excited for you. And yet you keep your ex on speed dial. You're not making room for this new person to come in if you're still if you're still attached to your ex. This is what I mean about you gotta just let it like go. That's the best way to put it. Let it go. And it's hard to let it go. And then with the Eight of Pentacles underneath the deck, that's what it's all about. It's about knowing that you are the creation. You get to create. You are the co-creator of your life. You are the one who gets to make the decisions of this is how I want it to be. Everything I'm telling you, you can always take it like a grain of salt. Just because I'm saying all of this doesn't mean you need to go do it. You get to take what you like and leave the rest, but best believe you are the one who's making your reality. I am here. Thank you so much, higher power. I am here to guide you. I am here giving you the messages, but at the end, you're the one who has to do the work and you're the one who has to go and create it. You're the one who gets to say, you know what, Comandante Cristal said that it's true. I just gotta let this person go and trust that someone new will come in. But if your ego is telling you, no, you don't even know this woman, Comadre Cristal, who is she? She's just some person on YouTube and blah blah like whatever it is that your ego tells you. Well, then that is the reality you just created for yourself, and that is why you're going to be stuck there. You get choices, you get to make it your way. But the thing is that with revolution coming up as a tool, if you do not let things fall apart, you're never going to make room for the new. You're not. Okay, Spirit wants me to share my own an experience that happened with me because someone's going to relate to this. And I mean, it's interesting. But not too long ago, so I have been divorced for going on 2 years almost. And I, not too long ago, finally got rid of my wedding dress. Because like my wedding dress had been in my room for like a year after the divorce. Like it had been there and had been there, and I just avoided it. I'd ignored it. I didn't know what to do with it. Actually, I'm going to call myself out. It was so bad that I had not rearranged my room since my ex-husband had left the house. Like from that point on, my room had stayed the same. The only the only difference I had made was I took down our wedding pictures from our bedroom. That was it. Everything else stayed the same. I kept sleeping on my side. His side was there. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as saying it was untouched, but it was just like I didn't sleep on that side. And so earlier this year, I finally said, you know what? I have to let go of this so I can bring in the new. And and so I did. I rearranged my room. I donated my wedding dress. And before I donated it, again, I said thank you to my wedding dress. I said thank you so much for the amazing memories. Thank you so much for the beautiful wedding that I could have ever dreamed of. Thank you so much for such a great day. I set the intention that you're going to go and create someone else's memories and someone else's beautiful day for them. And I released it and I let it go. And then I rearranged and I did everything and I cried it out. Best believe that's another thing that comes up is be sure you feel your feelings. And then after that, so many like I just had so many new opportunities come into my life. I'm not talking about relationship opportunities because what I was holding on to by holding on to that energy, I was preventing myself from growing as a mom, from growing as a businesswoman, from growing as an individual. And the moment I released that, I like new opportunities came. Like opportunities that I could have never imagined in my wildest dreams. And I was just like, wow. This is true. And that's why I'm telling you this. Like, you have to let it, like, you just have to have your tower moment and let things fall apart. Because if you don't, your intentions, your manifestations, anything you're going to set intentions for this right now I hate to be the Debbie Downer, but it's not going to happen. Just like that. Like, it's not going to happen. I mean, no, it's not going to happen. Spirit's like, don't try to be nice. It's true. It's not going to happen. But because you have to like let things go, let go of situations, let go of people, like even okay, I'm also hearing like even like narratives, holding on to narratives like your belief system. Again, the strength card came out. So this is telling me that many of you are not feeling super confident or a super belief in yourself that you are capable of creating the life you deserve, creating the life that you so rightfully deserve. So let go of that narrative. Let go of that narrative and bring in the narratives of, yes, I am strong. Yes, I am capable. Yes, I can do this. I can absolutely do this. Believe it. And I know, for many of you, it's a lot easier said than done. Just keep saying it over and over again. Eventually you really will start to believe it. But you are the creator of your life. You are the co-creator of your life. So you get, I mean, if you, I say this lovingly, if you want to be the victim of your life, you will be the victim of your life. If you want to be the survivor, you will be the survivor. If you want to be the warrior, you will be the warrior. Whatever it is that you put your mind to, you are capable of doing it. Even the negative things. If you keep telling the world, the universe, I'm unhappy, I'm unhappy, I'm unhappy, guess what? You're going to be unhappy. So, even if it's hard to let go, just keep saying, I flow, I surrender, I let go. I flow, I surrender, I let go. And then eventually it does get easier. I do see some people in the chat. Hi, hello everyone. If you want to have questions or want to say anything, I'm happy to just answer in the meantime. Okay, so that's your tool. Let it just let it burn. Let it burn. Isn't that a song by Usher? Oh, I just dated myself if that was the case, but that's okay. Okay, so anyways, I totally got sidetracked right there. You see, this is what I mean. This is a lot of the energy that you guys are facing. It's like this energy of like, yeah, I have all this to do, and then your thought goes somewhere else. That was live of what just happened for all of you. Have that same experience all the time. Okay. So anyways, bringing it back. Okay, so we have your intentions of asking for more strength, asking for whatever resources, whatever tools that you want to bring in so you can achieve your goals. And in the meantime, you're also asking to like give yourself the strength to let go of whatever it is that you are still holding on to that's preventing you from receiving your manifestations. So, with all that said and done, let's close this out with your chisme. That is for my non-Spanish speakers, the gossip. But this is the gossip directly from source. This is the best gossip out there. This is the gossip directly from your spirit team, higher power, God, universe, creator, source, spirit, whatever you identify and believe in. This is your chisme. So this is your gossip. Let's see. And it looks different for every time. So let's see. What is the chisme? Mm. Oh, you guys, I cannot make this shit up. This is why I love doing live recordings too, just because you guys get to see how it is. And this is how I am in my sessions one-on-one. But anyways, we got the Ace of Pentacles with the sun underneath the deck. Oh, God, it's so good. I want you all to just take a moment, just as what I'm doing. If you're busy, that's okay. Just take a moment, put your hands over your heart, and just breathe. Deep inhale and release. Another deep inhale and release. God is so good. God is so good to you. I know at times it doesn't feel it. It doesn't feel like it. You don't feel it. I know at times you're questioning it. Believe me, God is so good to you. Spirit, universe, creator, source is so good to you. You know, the Ace of Pentacles is the roots of the earth. Mother Gaia is so good to you. There is so many opportunities waiting for you. They're there. The universe is literally waiting just to give you everything that you deserve. Yes, fire and butterflies. You know, that's exactly what the universe is doing. It's like giving you everything that you need so you can live and have the life that you so rightfully want to have. I know right now you don't have it, and that's okay, but you do have what you need. So breathe into that and be grateful for that because there's so much more coming. If you can sit with this moment of gratitude and really look and inhale the love that God has set your way constantly, if you could do that and just see all the blessings, can you imagine how much more blessings you can receive the moment you let go of the things that are no longer in alignment with you? I know. It's intense. I know, and it's scary. It is scary because that's the unknown. Not knowing is scary. Not knowing what it's going to look like, not knowing what's going to happen. It is scary. But that's why the sun is underneath the deck. That's why the sun is like there's this abundant amount of happiness. Ab- there's this abundant amount of joy, an abundant amount of success, an abundant amount of energy. Because the sun is so powerful. You know, oh, look up. That's another thing I'm seeing with the sun, especially with the Ace of Pentacles. When you're in doubt, just look up. When you are in doubt, look up. Don't look down. Look up. Like, I want you to hold your head up, held high. Hold your head up high. You do not look down to no one, to nothing, no situation. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's scary. Look up. You have so much love around you. You have so many, like I'm telling you, there's so many opportunities that are coming your way. You want that new job, you can get it. You want that money, you can get it. You want that relationship, you can get it. You want that car, you can get it. You want that house, you can get it. You can. You have to believe it and then do the work to get to that point. But you also have to do an exchange. When you receive, give back. Don't give without receiving. You know, Spirit really wants me to mention again with relationships. There's some relationships that I need you to see this as an exchange. If you have relationships that you just keep giving and giving and giving, but you're not receiving, that's not a relationship. That is you just constantly giving away your energy. There is an exchange. And so just be mindful of that, especially as the universe is going to continue to give you more. Be open to receive, but also be open to give. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. Okay. So, overall message. This is what I want you to take. If you can take anything from this whole new moon workshop, this is what I want you to take. I want you to sit and really look at your goals that you want to manifest, the goals that you want to set into fruition, your your dreams, what your desires, whatever it is. I want you to have that in the forefront. And as you think about these goals, I want you to I want you to have a very honest conversation with yourself and ask yourself, what are you still holding on to that is stopping you from achieving that goal? This is a conversation between you, yourself, and your higher power. So I don't need to know, but best believe if you want to lie about it, you're not lying to anyone but yourself. So I had that sounded a little harsh. I don't know who needed to hear that, but so had an honest conversation with yourself. What are you still holding on to that is preventing you from really leveling up, from really stepping into your confidence, stepping into your strength, from achieving your goals, and whatever that is, that's what I want you to just start slowly letting go, handing it over. We do have a full moon workshop at the end of the month, so I can help you with that, handing it over. Because right now, this is all about setting the intentions, but you could also set the intention to release it. So I know it's like set the intention, but which it was what I said earlier. Set the intention to be willing. Just like help me be willing. Higher power, help me be willing to let go of this. Again, letting go is going to take time. Healing does not happen overnight. It takes time. And so yeah, so that's the biggest thing. Just sit with your goals. Look at what is it that you're still holding on to that is not helping you achieve these goals, and then slowly start letting go of that. And then be open for when the universe answers in response. I said this the other day, and I'm going to say it again because it's very appropriate. When you show up for you, the universe shows up for you. Best believe it's so true. You show up for you, the universe shows up for you. It happens every time. And with the sun underneath the deck, it's telling me just look up. Uh, this reminds me, I'm a huge nerd. For those of you who don't know me personally, I'm a huge nerd. I mean, I'm a huge nerd. And I love Lord of the Rings, and I finally rewatched the Rings of Power. And at the end, the stranger, what he says was so true. And I was just like, God, that's so deep. It's so good. When in doubt, follow your nose. Just when in doubt, follow your nose. That was a fact. Like that's a true fact. Like when you're not sure what to do, when you're not sure which direction to take, just follow your nose. Your spirit team, your higher power will guide you in the direction that you need to be in. And if you're coming up against a lot of resistance, it's sitting with that and saying like, okay, what's this resistance trying to show me? What's this resistance trying to teach me? Because for many of you, when you come up against resistance, you feel like, oh, no, no, this isn't my path. And it's like, no, 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 there's a lesson here. Because if you don't learn the lesson, it's going to be repeated. So yeah, that went off tangent. Someone needed to hear that. But anyways, okay. Oh, this was good. Yeah, so true. Look up and rise. Ah, yes. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, so let's get going with our meditation. This will be a quick 15-minute meditation, and then we will begin. We'll finish this off with me sharing about your homework, and then yeah. So let us. Okay, as you all know, I need my music. So as I'm doing this, get ready. Go ahead and get comfortable, get some water, get a candle if you need to light your candle. I actually have a meditation candle now, made by an amazing friend of mine that I'm excited to make sure an announcement about it soon. Keep on the lookout for that. But this meditation candle is so good. Actually, it's true. I need to light it. I'm like talking about my meditation candle. Let me light it. Okay. See, meditation candle lit. Okay. Just have so much excitement. I could feel it. Okay. I want you all to go ahead, get comfortable. And when you are ready, go ahead and take a deep breath in, all the way in, hold, and release. Let it all go. Another deep breath in, all the way in, hold, and release. Let it all go. Last one, make it count. Biggest breath you've taken all the way in. Hold on tight. And release. Let it all go. Just want you to focus on your breathing in and out at your regular pace. Feel the stillness of your body. Just listen to my voice. Listen to the music. Any thoughts, let them go. I want you to imagine that in front of you is the most beautiful bonfire you've ever seen. This is your inner fire. So there's no right or wrong to this. Whatever comes up for you, just go with it. As you sit here with your fire, we're going to connect with it using our 5 senses. So when you're ready, we're going to focus on our sight. I want you to see all the details of your fire. I want you to see the colors, the way the flames are dancing, the way the wood burns. What do you see? We're going to go and connect with our smell. So I want you to just inhale deeply and imagine what you are smelling with your fire. What does your fire smell like? you smell marshmallows roasting? Do you smell wood burning? There's no right or wrong. Whatever you smell, this is your fire. Moving on to our hearing. Just want you to take a moment and listen to your fire. What do you hear? Moving on to taste. I want you to just taste your fire. What do you taste? Moving on to feel. I want you to feel your fire. What does your fire feel like? I want you to also check in on yourself and how are you feeling internally looking upon your fire? I want you to connect with your fire completely. Now I want you to imagine that from this beautiful fire comes out your inner butterfly. This is your butterfly, so there's no right or wrong. It's coming out from the flames, flying towards you. Beautiful butterfly, leaving a trail of white veil behind it. And as it flies towards you, it starts to fly around you, circling you in this white veil of protection like a cocoon. And it just circles around you and around and around, landing on the top of your head, leaving all this protection down your face, down your neck. Bring your awareness calm down your spine, down your arms, down your back, down your torso, calming, relaxing down your hips, your thighs, down your legs, down your feet, down, down, down. You are connected to Mother Earth. You are connected above and below. You are safe in this cocoon of protection. You are safe. Breathe in and out. I'm going to be sending you energy, so just relax. Any thoughts, let them go. What are you holding on to that's keeping you from being the best version of yourself? If it's a person, a situation, a thought, think about it and then hand it over to your butterfly. Imagine your butterfly just sucks it up through this cocoon. So any thoughts, think about them and hand them over. Breathe in and out. What are you holding on to? Why are you not confident? What are you not sure about? What fears do you have? Hand it over. Breathe in and out. We're going to do one little last body scan, starting from the bottom up. So down your feet, scan all the way up your body. Imagine that the butterfly's taking away all of your aches, all your pain. Just breathe in and out. Up your hips, up your back, out to your head. Butterfly is now taking all of this back into the bonfire. So imagine it's flying back to the bonfire, taking all of this with it, all of your problems, all your worries, just burning them away, transmuting them all into love. Just want you to sit here, calm, feeling all of this calmness, feeling. Breathe in and out. I want you to imagine that now from this beautiful bonfire comes out your higher self. This is the best version of you. I want you to see all the details, how they're dressed, how they present themselves, the energy they radiate, the confidence they radiate. And they stop right in front of you, give you a big hug. And as they give you a hug, they're sending you all of the love, all the confidence, all the strength that you need, everything that you need. So whatever it is that you're needing, this is your time to ask for it. Breathe in and out. Any thoughts, let them go. I want you to repeat after me, either in your head or out loud. I am strong. I am confident. I receive all of the abundance around me. I am strong. I am confident. I receive all of the abundance around me. I am strong. I am confident. I receive all of the abundance around me. Take a deep breath in and release. Another deep breath in and release. Breathe in and out. Now is the time to ask your higher self any questions you may have. And just sit in the stillness. Feel the strength. Feel this confidence. Feel this abundance. Time for your higher self to go back into the bonfire. give you one more hug, and they start walking back into the bonfire. As they're walking back, just sit with this love, sit with this strength, sit with this confidence, sit with this abundance. Feel it all over your body. It's time to start putting your bonfire away. There's no right or wrong to this. You can come back to your fire anytime you want to. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and take a deep breath in, all the way in, hold, and release. Let it all go. Start bringing awareness back into your body. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and open your eyes. Welcome back. Oh, that was a good meditation. Okay, so homework. I want you all to just sit with what I told you today. Sit with your goals. Sit with whatever it is that you do want to set the intentions. And as you do that, I also want you to set the intention of releasing what it is that is stopping you from achieving this goal, and whatever that is. And then just slowly start bringing in the resources, bringing in what it is that is going to help you make this an easier transition for you. Um, Write a letter. This is what I like to do. So you can write a letter, do whatever feels right for you. This is your journey. This is just the tools that helps me. Do I personally write a letter, and then you could either use one of the four elements or all four, burn it, soak it in water, bury it, or rip it up and blow it in the air. But find a way to just hand it over to higher power, whatever works for you. I've had people who do God boxes, God jars. I've had people who do the four elements. I have people just journal it. And again, there's no right or wrong way. The secret is getting it out of your body. And then after that, yeah, just let go. Trust, flow, surrender, let go. Okay? Mm. This was good. Anyways, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here today with me. I cannot wait to see you all again in a couple weeks. Next week, I have a Comadreando's coaching session, but that's for my familia que habla español. So that is my Spanish speaking Comadreando coaching session. And then the following week is when I have the Comadreando for my English speakers. And I also have a full moon workshop. Goodness, July's already happening, flying by. I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I am sending you all so much fire and butterflies. And as always, don't forget, love your now.